I wrote this to express myself. I just wrote about depression, and you telling me you don't like my song about my depression? Cool, that's okay. You telling me you don't like my song about my upbringing, how I chose to express that? That's cool. That's okay. That's you. Because it's a bunch of motherfuckers that's telling me, yo, I fuck with this. So that's who I'm a turn towards. If you showing me love, I'm going to show you that love. You said you fuck with this? Thank you. You don't like this? Okay, well, they do. And right now it's like 15 against 1, so fuck you. Right.
Yo. We are back. It is This Side of Jersey podcast, the number one podcast in the world. Ivan is not here to say stamps. I am your only host for today. My name is Steven. I go by Ugly Steven on Instagram. I would like to shout out iRobinson03_, shout out Vintage Sense 2_, and shout out OGBs on the gram. If you are watching on YouTube, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe at TSOJ Podcast. If you are listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, be sure to follow and download at TSOJ Podcasts. Now, our next guest is very, very special. We are very, very excited about this. But before we introduce her, we got to get into our layup lines. So, for those who do not know, layup lines is a segment where we just like to get our guests loose. You know what I'm saying? We ask a bunch of this or that questions, and your job is to answer within the allotted time.
Gosh, okay.
All right? I'm so used to... I think I made this mistake last week, too, where I didn't have 24 on the clock. All right, contestant. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You got it. You'll be fine.
I get nervous.
You'll be fine. I don't think you will. I took some pride in these questions, actually. All right, here we go. Erykah Badu or Lauryn Hill?
You started off strong. God damn. Simply off of Fuji albums, I'll take Lauryn.
Tupac or Three Stacks?
3 Stacks.
Shooting a video or recording in the studio?
Recording in the studio.
Late night session or morning session?
Morning session.
Sacrifice your masters or sacrifice your creative rights?
God damn.
And that is the time.
Yeah, you got me with that.
We got a shot clock violation.
You got me with that one.
Let's go.
I was going strong.
I'm not going to lie. You wasted like 10 seconds on your first question, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
That was a hard one, too.
Yeah, I figured I would go.
God. Because Erykah...
I worked hard on those.
Just off of Mama's Gun is like... But Lauryn Hill rapping on Fuji albums.
You and Frankie share that opinion very strongly.
Really?
Yeah, he says that a lot.
Bro, have you listened to...
I haven't.
Please go.
I'm a hardcore... I want to publicly say this. I'm going to get better. Listen. Can we take this time for a second?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I need to hear it.
I need to retract a lot of things that I've said about Lauryn Hill. Okay. And I don't think I've said that many bad things about Lauryn Hill. I just think that I definitely have not been giving her the credit that she deserves.
You got to listen.
I do. Correct. And I've been making not harsh like towards her character, but just like, not giving her the credit that she deserves.
Would you consider her
having
a rapper?
Not seen her whole catalog? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it's an uneducated opinion almost.
Okay.
I did not listen to the Fugees situation. I trust Frankie's opinion, and now I definitely trust it. You said it again,
bro.
so it's like I trust it.
Yeah, you gotta go listen.
Yeah. Okay, I will.
You gotta listen.
I did listen to Miseducation.
I mean, that's a solid ass album.
I think a lot of my opinions about this have to do with the fact that like I think people there should be a number of projects in your catalog.
Okay.
It's kind of the same argument I have for 3 Stacks.
Like, she started off with a group, same as him. Started in a group.
He kind of, I mean, yeah.
He hasn't released a solo project because he said he would never do something outside of Outkast. But even with his feature runs,
right? I just, I think the equivalent of that would be like, so that means that Wayne should be in that category because Wayne's feature run was
is crazy,
ridiculous.
Yeah,
and I would go as far as to say it was greater than Andre 3 Stacks. So therefore, if we're talking about the feature run, you would definitely have to put Wayne above 3 Stacks. I think personally. You know what I mean? So it's just like the catalog has to. I feel like there is
the
a
fifth on that one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I gotta plead the fifth on that because I grew up. One of my first CDs were like I was gifted a Black Eyed Peas CD and a Carter 3, but that Carter 3 got dismantled like Walkman, crazy.
That was a time,
bro, crazy.
All right, let me introduce you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was a hard ass question.
Oh, they were right. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I take pride in that. I truly do. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, our next guest. She just got off her first tour.
Yes.
14 cities.
Yes.
24 shows.
Yes.
She is a future Grammy Award winning, Billboard charting, rapper, singer, songwriter, producer. Her catalog so far consists of For the Soul and Eyes Towards the Sun.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sol Chyld is here in the building. We're going to let that go for a little bit. Let's let that go for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Damn, the timer ran out. All right. So,
what's up?
How you feeling?
I feel good.
Good.
It's a good Sunday.
I'm happy. Thank you for giving us your Sunday. I know these Sundays are valuable to you.
I just got a text message about a studio session, so my Sunday was never for me today.
Wow. Look at God. See?
It is what it is.
It's time for you to be creative.
Yeah.
It's time for you to put yourself out there today.
Yeah.
Is that like for after this?
No, I'm still going to go to the gym. Okay. I still got to. Wow. No. We're good because studio sessions, dealing with who I deal with, studio sessions have been late.
Oh, you said that?
Yeah. 11 p.m. going into about like 4 in the morning.
Does that taint your process at all? Doesn't your brain kind of work differently at that time?
I prefer morning. I prefer like while the sun is still out. But nah, I think it's all a part of, hey, here's an obstacle. Can you do this? Because if I'm invited to like, let's manifest a Dreamville session, they like, yo, we cooking from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. or we cooking from this time to that time. Are you cool with it? I'm not gonna say no.
Right.
I'm gonna see it as okay. I can do this. I did it before. So that's what I take. That's what I take those as. Yeah. Let me step outside my comfort to see if I can do this.
That's fire.
Thanks, man. I've been trying.
Yeah. Listen, man. One time you invited me to your studio session.
Yeah.
And I was honored.
Hey, I recorded Change that day.
Yeah.
I almost cried.
Really? I don't think that probably wasn't why I was there.
No, I almost cried.
I think you were already there when I got there.
Word.
I also left before you.
Yeah, because you were in there for like a good almost an hour, I think.
I was in there for about 45 minutes. I was in there for. Yeah.
But I know I recorded Change that day. I'm not. I got to a space where I do feel vulnerable enough to cry around people, but that's why I remember that because I was like, yo, I can't be crying in front of Steve. I can't cry.
Stop
God
it.
Damn, get it together.
I feel like people feel comfortable crying around me. Actually,
no, it's a personal to where I grew up in a household to where it's like everybody everybody's strong. Get it together. Let's go. We still got to go to work. What do you mean sick? Let's go. So growing up with that, it was kind of like, damn, I can't let anybody see me cry. So I gotta be strong. Shit, But over the past, I want to say 2 years, I've been very much more open to being vulnerable, and it has helped my relationships and friendships and shit. So yeah, it's gotten better.
Wow. Yeah. That's a very vulnerability is a hard one.
It is.
That's the hard one of like if it scars you as a kid, like getting older, that's just like a hard shell to crack.
Now, one of the things I had to get over, I have no problem apologizing when I'm wrong, but I do have a problem with asking for help. To where I've seen growing up, the women in my family, they'll ask for help, but yet they got it. They could do it because they're strong women. To where I'm like, no, I want to be comfortable with going and asking for help and being like, hey, I need you. And that's okay. But yeah, that shit. But that's why I remembered that because I'm like, yo, don't cry right now. He in here, don't get it together.
Wow. I'm sorry that made you feel that way. Wait, it's personal.
No, it's personal, man.
Yeah,
it's personal.
Yeah. I feel like when people ask you to come to their studio sessions, you should come. I just feel like that's a valuable, like, I feel like that's a sacred,
I try.
that's a sacred invitation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were talking in the mall that day.
Yeah.
I just got off work, and it was Sunday.
Bro.
It was a Sunday. Wow, look at you again, giving up your Sundays. It was a Sunday. I just got off work.
Yeah.
And you were like, we were talking for like some time in the parking lot, and then you were like, yo, what are you doing later? You want to come to the studio? And I was like, I think so. I think so. Yeah, I'll come to the studio.
That's love.
And yeah. That's I like went home, like changed, ate, and then just like left and came back to the studio. It was close. It was in Pennsauken. And I didn't know at that time.
Do that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I was like very like only speak when spoken to. Like I was very, you know what I mean?
I don't know, if you come in the studio with me, I want you to feel very comfortable in the space to where I will go around and ask, hey, what do you think? Or just, I want you to tell me like, yo, that verse, the part that you said right here, you can't just tell me you don't like the whole verse. You got to pinpoint, I don't fuck with this part, that part, this part. That's what if you tell me you don't like something, I need you to tell me the exact part you didn't like. Or I'm just going to consider you just don't like my creativeness. But, but nah, I want people to feel very open and welcoming. And if I invite you to a studio, that means I love the energy that you bring.
Wow.
So please be yourself while you're here.
Wow.
One of the rules I do have is like, yo, if I'm in the booth or someone in the booth, please respect them in the booth. What else? Don is working. The engineer, Don Michael, shout out to Don Michael Jr.
Shout out Don Michael.
Don is working, and he does a very phenomenal ass job at what he does. Don't distract him when you see him doing his work. So I think that's about it. That's the only studio rules that and I know there's a lot more that people be like, don't bring in cell phones and don't do this, don't put but no, that's the only things that I stick to.
Yeah. You said earlier, you talked about people interrupting your creative process, or them not liking your creative process. What is your relationship with public opinion? How much does it matter? Honestly.
I do take, to a certain extent, I take public opinion. Other than that, you don't know me like that. If you don't relate to my story, and I've learned to like, okay, we're just going to agree to disagree, and you're entitled to the music that you like. I'm entitled to the music that I love to make. The only opinion I do take to heart, people that know me, my brother, my boyfriend, my best friend, hey, I'm sending you these songs for a reason. If I don't send you my songs,
you know something's up.
If I don't send you my songs, like, you good. I still respect your opinion, but these are the motherfuckers' opinions that I want. If you tell me like, so I didn't like this, I'll be like, okay, it's cool. I wrote it on my free time. Hey, that's cool. I mean, I wrote this to express myself. I just wrote about depression, and you telling me you don't like my song about my depression? Cool, that's okay. You telling me you don't like my song about my upbringing, how I chose to express that? That's cool. That's okay. That's you. Because it's a bunch of motherfuckers that's telling me, yo, I fuck with this. So that's who I'm a turn towards. If you showing me love, I'm going to show you that love. You said you fuck with this? Thank you. You don't like this? Okay, well, they do. And right now it's like 15 against 1, so fuck you.
Right.
So yeah, it's all right.
How long do you think it took you to not internalize people's opinions?
Went to creative art school. I've had teachers who are very brutally honest, where I had dance teachers throwing shoes because you messing up choreography, or get off my stage because you even came on the wrong foot. They prepared us for, it's going to be people that don't like you or your creativeness. And I think they prepared us properly for that, to where it's like, yo, that dance could have been better. I'm hearing this at 14 years old from my dance instructor. I don't give a fuck at 24 hearing I don't like this song. And you gonna make a song. Let me hear it.
Yeah.
That's okay. But nah, I think the school, the teachers that I've had, and then even my peers, because my peers will let me know, like, yo, Hanisha, I think you need to change this part of this dance. And it's like, I don't care what you think. And that kind of, yeah, I'll take an opinion of those who matter. But if your opinion really don't matter to me, it's kind of like, yeah. But yeah, I was 14 hearing that from dance instructors and the motherfuckers in the school, so I'm cool.
Oh, I guess that question can wait. So I want to talk about, you just got off a tour.
Yes.
I do want to bring that up. And when you came and spoke to my college class, you kind of spoke a little bit about it. But what has the tour life taught you? So, to my understanding, you organized this tour yourself.
I set up the dates. The tour was ran through. It's called So Far Sounds. Shout out to So Far Sounds.
Oh, I do know So Far Sounds.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Where they provide that space, venue, audience, and you kind of just have to make sure you're there, interacting, selling merch, being an artist to the full extent of being an artist.
Wow, that's so cool.
So I spent, it was like months getting all the emails that I need to reach out to. Who do I need to talk to about this? What dates is okay? This would be, because I'm independent. I'm paying for every flight. I'm paying for all my transportation, my hotel room. Make sure that you sell merch to make this back okay. And then I got to go to this spot on. I'm still doing all of that. But So Far met me in that half that I needed, where I needed those spaces and those people. Just put me in front of the people. I'll do the rest. But with touring, I fucking loved it. It was expensive. It was tiring, but it was worth it. To where even, I told you those obstacles are going to be presented and be like, yo, can you do this? Do you think you could do it? All right, let's see. Because this is going to be presented that you don't think. It was like shows that I was. What do I have to do right now in this moment to make sure I'm at this show? Oh, I got to rent this car. I'm not 25 yet, so I got young renter's fee and shit like that. But those are the obstacles. Is either you fell to them or you, all right, I did it. And then when you're at the show in front of those people and talking, the shit that it took to get here don't even matter anymore. You're just worried about, oh, shit, let's connect. Oh, shit, now when's the next show? I got to let them know about the next thing. That shit don't even matter no more. But it was beautiful.
What would you say was the hardest thing about tour? What was the hardest part?
One thing, the hardest part, and something that definitely scared me, was having to go to certain stops by myself. I flew to LA by myself, and I didn't know. One of my roommate from Wiley was actually in LA and called me, like, I think I landed. It was like 2 hours after I landed. She was like, yo, I just saw your Facebook post. I'm here. So I'm like, oh shit, that's you looking out for me, because I was scared as shit to come here by myself. And now you put somebody that I'm very familiar with in this space. But I think it was just like making sure I get there, because the obstacles. Make sure I get there, and hey, I'm gonna present this person you're familiar with, so you'll feel comfortable. But go do your show. I was in San Diego by myself. I was in San Francisco by myself. Seattle by myself. And I'm just sitting there like very strong-headed, like I got it. Because I know if I would have stayed home, I would have regretted it. It'd have been like, damn, I could have did that. Oh shit, I could have been in LA. I could have been there. But nah, I did it. I also had obstacles while doing it, and I still said, fuck them obstacles, let's do it. But y'all scared as shit. Y'all scared as shit, bro.
I feel like that's something that people have to hear, especially independent artists who are organizing their own tours.
Yeah.
Like, if you're by yourself.
Because you're supposed to, if you got to do it alone, if you got to do it broke, if you got to come back and let me try it again, and I learned from the last time, let me try it again. But you still got to do it. Because if you don't, you're going to sit home 10 years from now and be like, damn, when I had that opportunity, I didn't even, damn, I should have did this. If I would have did this, I don't want no shouldas. I should have did. What if I did? Nah, I did it. And if it succeeded, if it failed, I still did it. That's what I want to put out there.
No regrets.
Not at all.
Regrets. What would you say tour life has cost you? What's the most costly thing of tour life?
I'm not even gonna say financially. It was kind of like the relationships. Like, it was times where me and my friends not on the same schedule because they working and my flight is at da da da, and I told them I'll call them back at da 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 time, and that shit not it. Or even I have a little sister, calling her when I have like those downtimes, but my downtime's not her downtime. My boyfriend, my downtime, not his downtime. So when the fuck are you making sure you're taking out this time to talk to people? And while touring, I felt like I was disconnected from family, friends, and even my community. So I'm like, shit, now I'm back. I'm like, damn, I need to make sure like my friendships and my relationships are good. Cause knock on wood, this shit don't go through, they're still gonna love me regardless. Cause these are motherfuckers that loved me before I did a tour and before I did blah, blah, blah. So I gotta make sure that these are the people I'm giving that. The same love they giving me, I'm giving that back. So tour kind of cost me some friendships and some relationships. Some people understand, some people don't understand. I love you if you understood. But yeah, it's like, yo, those are sacrifices. Are you like not willing to talk to this friend for a couple months because y'all schedules on some shit? Are you able to go this time without talking to your sister? Well, I think it was only like 3 days we didn't talk. But I'm like,
That could be a long time.
Yo, it is a long time because I want to talk to her every day. Hey, how was school? Did you do da-da-da? Oh, you start playing trumpet? How's that? I want to talk to her and make sure she is 14. These are very vital times. So please, let's talk. I need to know what's going on up here and make sure that you're comfortable with talking. But yeah, I felt disconnected from family, friends, community. I'm like, okay, now I'm back. I need to make sure my relationship's good. But yeah, that's about it. Because tour was from September to late November, January to early March.
Oh, you did like a little break in between.
Yeah,
okay.
So December was I'm good in December. But even in December, like, motherfuckers is worried about they celebrate holidays. They around their family. I need to make sure I'm working these amount of hours to do da-da-da-da-da. So sometimes our schedules just didn't, But yeah, tour cost me that. Financially, I don't even want to get into that.
Yeah. Let's fast forward to the future.
Yeah.
If you want this. A record label.
Okay.
Reaches out. Get you on the horn.
Yeah.
And say, hey, Sol, we want you to sign with us.
Okay.
We want you to sign with us. We think it'll be a good deal for you. We think we'll give you the resources necessary to take you to the next level.
Okay.
What are some things that have to be in that deal?
I have full creative control. Full creative control. I don't want anybody's input on what I should be doing or which way they trying to steer me because we need you to sound like. No, thank you. What else? I want my masters. Yeah.
Wait. Can we?
So that's why I'm like, me signing is like not really because I know that they're going to take my masters. They're going to want.
Can I wait? Hold on.
Something in return.
I'm trying to find the one that. Wow, it was the last one. Literally.
I'm crying.
Imaginary. I went through the whole for it. It was the last one. I went through the imaginary situation. Okay, so we're at the table right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, because I hear. I'm the big dog. You were demanding. You were talking to Deck, and he said that you were getting kind of demanding, so he brought in the big dog, and that's me.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
got you.
I'm hearing that you're giving a lot of kickback on the contract.
Yes, I am.
Listen, I don't have that much time, so we, kind of offering something.
Oh, okay.
That I think if you were smart, I think
for
you
my
take.
lawyers to read this over anyway, so you got an easy.
All right, let's go over the basics. Let's see if we can get on some common ground. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I understand ownership is important to you.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. You're young, you want to own your stuff. I get it.
Motherfucker say this, then show me a 360. Go ahead. Where your 360?
Listen, here's what we'll do. Since the masters mean so much, how about for the first 2 years, only for the first 2 years, we'll hold on to your masters. Okay. Reason being, you know, that'll be a small check compared to what it'll be worth after this 2-year contract or after this contract, after this, you know, duration. So let's say 2 years, we'll take the masters first too. Okay. Let's say for the next 7, you own 75%. And then after that 7, you own your masters completely. It's yours. We don't want it. Okay. So, well, you're 9 years in. You know, no biggie. In this 9 years, we'd like 5 albums.
Okay. What's the front?
What would you like the front to be?
How much are you giving me for the front?
Up
You're
front,
talking about having my masters for 2 years and then 75 for.
Do I gotta? The front is what I get. You don't gotta pay that back, right? The front.
I do have.
You do gotta pay it
I
back.
do have to pay that.
I'll tell you what. We'll front you 50,000.
Y'all ready to go? Y'all ready to go?
All right. We'll front you 5 mil.
I don't even want that. That sounds too scary. Y'all only want my masters for 2 years?
For 2 years. And then we want 25% for 7 years.
See, this is why I said independent. Because I know there's something behind that contract that's...
We'll get you...
You saying it's perpetuity in that contract? Huh?
Yes.
Yo, no, but I'm like, that's why independent. That's why I'm like, yes, signing to a label sounds nice and sweet, but honestly, that's a loan that you're going to have to pay back. And if you don't give me that back, what if I don't pay you back your $5 million, are you going to give me my masters back after that 2 years if I don't pay you back your $5 million? That's why I'm like, okay, you running on time, but my lawyer still need to read that contract because I know it's something in them papers that's just not right.
So do you think it's worth being independent if you got to come out of pocket, the flights?
I'll do that.
The people that got to come with you.
Independent is a long run. Yes, it'll probably take longer for me to get here than it takes with a label. But in the long run, I don't owe this label shit. I still have my name. I own my masters, and I could do whatever the fuck I want with it. Brent Faiyaz just turned down $50 million.
I saw that.
Just turned down $50 million. Why? I'm gonna turn down this 50 mil. I'm gonna go do a tour. I'm gonna release this album. Let me release a couple singles. But he's playing a long run game. Cause how long do you think it's gonna take him to recoup that 50 million? How long would it take me to recoup that 50 mil? Then do a tour and be comfortable with what I get from there and keep on moving. Y'all not holding my music. I didn't sign no paperwork to y'all. I'm not held to y'all. But yeah, I'm sorry to turn down your meeting, but
we'll get you.
I'm sorry to turn down your meeting, but
what? All right, is there a feature that we can offer you?
For what?
To sign. Is there a collaboration of some sort we can offer you? Lauryn Hill. We'll get Lauryn Hill on the horn.
I'm sorry. I don't even think Lauren gonna do that.
That's crazy.
I think she'll read my contract and be like, baby girl. Yeah. She'll be like, baby, you don't gotta do that.
You don't gotta
I think she'll be like, baby girl, you don't gotta do that.
She gonna sound just like that too.
Yeah, she like, baby girl, you don't have to. Come here, let me talk to you on the side real fast. I think she would do that for me. I would hope. Yeah, I would hope. Yeah.
Did you hear that? What was her qualm? Was that she late to shows, or she would not show up to shows? Wasn't that a thing?
That is a.
There's something with her, right? With like her shows, like she
2 hours late.
She's late or something. Yeah.
And motherfuckers, they'll be like, oh, you sound like Lauryn Hill. I don't want to do the timing though. Yeah. I like to be on time. I like to. Hey, what time do I gotta be on stage at 9? All right, let me be there at 8:45 just to make sure. Cause I'll be damned if I'm having people support me and I'm like, they could wait. Yeah. Nah, I gotta do they're the reason I'm here. So let me go make sure that they're good.
Are you try to be as objective as possible? Like, don't try to be hard on yourself. Try to be as like accurate as possible.
Yeah.
Are you somewhat good with managing money?
I would like to say I managed the whole tour by myself. I would like to say.
I hear that there's a correlation between people and how they treat time and how they treat money. And people who are late and don't respect time and they say that there's a correlation to how they like how they treat their money.
How they treat their money, so they don't respect the.
Correct.
Oh.
And this is true because I am always late. I'm horrible at money.
Really?
Yes. And my fiance thinks I'm fine, but I don't think maybe I'm hard on myself. I don't know, but I don't think I am.
You might be hard on yourself. Because it's
I could be
out
better.
there that's way worse.
True, but I could be
way
better.
Worse.
I could be better. For how much I'm being blessed, I could be better. Okay. Does that make sense? But I know it's true because I heard it and I immediately internalized it. And then I tried it. I was like, for the month of, it was like a year ago. And I was like, for the month of March, I'm going to try to be on time to everything. Okay. Because I was like, at the time, I was like, I can't change my salary. So like saying like, I want more money and like, okay, for now, that's kind of what you got. Right. So like focus on the money part. I mean, the time part and see if it correlates to your money. And I did it for a month straight. And when I tell you, my spending, I saved the most that month than I had did in a long time. Shit.
I don't know. I'm the financial advisor of my relationship. Of my life. I do like to be on time, and I think it stems from like I was in marching band. So to be on time is to be late. To be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late, and to be late is suicidal. Because then we would have to run suicides if we late.
Suicide, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So I do like to be on time, and then just in life it's kind of like, all right, I'm the one checking the credit scores, or I'm the one, this is on the credit card. Oh, wait, no. You're going over 30%. No. Go back. Step back. But yeah, I don't know. I like my money and I like my time.
Word.
So yeah, I see where the correlation happens.
You see the value in, I guess you see that they're synonymous.
But I'm also very patient, so I don't know.
I think being patient is operating with a respect to time.
Okay. But yeah,
you know what I mean? Like you operate with respect of yeah. Yeah. How so? If you're patient and you're willing to let something take its course, that's a respect for time.
Yeah, I would say
like you're not rushing it, like you're
not at all.
Yeah.
Like I'm okay with how things kind of work out. But if I'm involved, yes, we are going to be there at least 10 minutes early. Figure something out. Even if the timing says like, yo, you're going to be there 20 minutes late, I do make sure I communicate. Hey, we're going to be 20. I'm going to try to speed or some shit like that. Hey, but I'll be there. But I think that's about it.
I aspire to be like you.
Not even.
Not even.
Because if you're with me and we late, you hear my mouth the whole time.
Yeah? You one of them?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Let's go, because we supposed to be out here 20 minutes ago. And I accounted 20 minutes because I knew you was going to take 20 minutes. Yeah. Let's go.
Yo, my fiance will, like, if we're late, everything I do in the car annoys her. If I roll the window down, oh, you're hot.
So you wasn't thinking about being hot 20 minutes ago when I told you to get in the car.
All right, listen, man. I want to talk music.
Okay, let's go.
I want to talk music, man, because I was there for the Soul release. I witnessed the magic of the rollout. I was there. I was in those studio sessions. What would you say is the biggest jump, the biggest difference from For the Soul to Eyes Towards the Sun?
The biggest jump, musically, or I found more of myself on Eyes Towards the Sun, to where For the Soul was me. I need to put out music because people are asking for this, and I need to show them that I know how to rap, and I need to show them da-da-da. And Eyes Towards the Sun is like, I don't need to show you shit. This is what I like to make. This is what I want to make. This is me revealing, what I found in the mirror, looking at myself in the past couple years. I wrote most of For the Soul. It's like 18, 19. I wrote most of Eye Towards the Sun at 22, 23.
More seasoned.
So yeah, like I've had a couple years to take this look in the mirror, figure out shit about myself that I don't like. things about myself that I appreciate, things about myself that is, hey, like, I need to work on, heal some shit, unlearn and relearn. So this is now me unapologetically just being myself, to where I wasn't okay with that at first. I was like, no, I need to be soul. I need to be cool, and they need to like this. And it's like, no, they don't need to like anything. I need to like it. Do I like it? All right, I love myself. Okay, let's see. This is what I want to make. And here, if you love it, you love it. If you don't, go listen to For the Soul again.
Why'd you feel rushed
Feel
to put
rushed
music out
on.
when you put For the Soul out?
Cause, bro, I told you, during my practice, stepping on stage just to, practice and shit, it would be people, where the music, where can I stream this at, or where can I da-da-da, or you don't got no music out, and it's like, the music that I had out on private now, because how that sound.
Right.
So I'm just like, oh shit, it's people waiting for me to drop. I don't want to disappoint. So it's like, I need to show what I'm capable of, and I also need to release in a timely manner to where they still want to listen to me. Because if you wait too long, it's be motherfuckers like, oh, she never gonna drop. Oh, she never. If I would have waited for the Soul to drop now, bro, during the whole pandemic, you ain't had nothing out during the. Yeah.
You're starting from scratch.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, I just need to make something and put it out there. Go perform it. And people be like, yo, where your music at? It's right here. I can't say, like, I don't got nothing out right now no more.
Did you have singles out?
Barely.
Were you against that? Were you against kind of just like feeding them singles?
Nah, it was, I didn't.
Like as you
I'll
make
be
them.
very honest. I didn't know. I was kind of like, I was releasing shit on SoundCloud, but it's like everybody asking me about Apple Music and Spotify links and shit. I need something to do. And then the music that I was working on, it's like a lot of YouTube beats that I'm not paying for, so I can't even release that. I can't make no money from that. Nor am I thinking about the money. I just want to give them something. So For the Soul, I'm like, I'm not even gonna say I was taking my time. Nigga, I was working overnights at Wawa. I was working at 2 Dunkin' Donuts at the same time because it was owned by 2 different companies. I'm working at a Dunkin' from 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then 5 p.m. to 2 p.m. then 3 p.m. to close at the other one to pay for the beats, pay for studio sessions. I didn't have to make the cover art because my brother did the cover art at Stockton.
Shout out Stockton again.
And shout out Hashim.
Shout out your brother, yes sir.
That nigga come through. But this is what I'm doing. I'm like, I just need a little bit more time. It's like I'm putting beats on fucking Laraway right now because I put 200 down right now. All right, let me put 200 down this week and let me pay for this week. But yeah, I'm like, yo, I was really working. Yo, I need to just give me a little bit more time. Give me 2 more months and I got you because I just need to make this payment first. But if you on the outside looking in, you're not going to think on some shit like that. But if you in my immediate circle, you seeing, oh yeah, she working this double and doing da-da-da-da-da. It was a lot of shit that I missed. Concerts I wanted to go to with my friend, partying and going out and shit I wanted to do. Because right now I'm working overnight at Wawa. I can't do that. Oh no, because this shift, I just ended my shift. I can't go do that. So yeah, a lot of sacrificing.
I'll gas that later. So I want to talk about, because you have a similar. When I think of you, I do think of like a Lauryn Hill. I think of a rap R&B hybrid.
Okay.
Right, kind of can do both. Right, toggle between the both. Right. What is the biggest difference in your process from when you're making more toned down melodies, humming? I don't know if you hum that much, but you know what I mean.
I try.
Versus when you bar shit up, like if you like are really trying to rap.
It really just depends on the feel.
So for example, if I just said like, all right, go in the booth and make a love song, is R&B? Like, I'm just gonna go R&B here.
It's actually,
or are you like, I'm rapping my ass off about love? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be very honest. It's actually it's easier for me to write some shit singing than it is rapping. Because when I rap, it's like, oh shit, my rhyming, I think about rhyme structures and inter-rhymings and, oh, let me underline this because this rhymes with that. And let's figure out a double entendre for you and da-da-da. It's like while I'm singing, I'm just focused on, does this melody sound okay? And what do I feel to say? Rapping is more of a, what's this structure and, what is the definition for that? Let me search the definition. Is there synonyms for this? Let me use the synonym instead. It's more structure for me rapping, to where if I'm singing, that's strictly feeling. Yeah.
Do you ever want to make something and you're like, I don't have the energy to make it a rap, so I'm just gonna make it an R&B song?
Yes.
Like you said, I don't got
it's
it.
times where I'm like, yo, all right, this verse almost done. Let me just sing at the end. Yes, this verse almost, I just need 4. Let me sing. Let me extend.
You gonna hum this out.
Yes, it's times where I do that. And I'm very appreciative that I can. Because, yo, them last 4 bars be stumping me sometimes. I be like, shit, sing. What I'm about to sing. Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
When someone asks you for a feature, are you trying to kill them on their own song? Kindly, respectfully. But it's like, I'm about to eat you up on your song.
Nah, but
really?
I'm not gonna. It's not even that I'm about to eat you up on your own song.
Yeah.
It's people to where they'll send me a song and they'll leave a 3rd verse open for them just in case. To where they're like, if she does body this, I gotta come back. But I'm always gonna give you 110.
Is that a tell? Is that like an insecurity tell when they leave the 3rd verse open?
Nah, it's not. It's just
I hear you say that, and I'm like, I wonder if like that would be my way of like, just in case you body.
Just in case. I've had people do it, and I've had people just like, do whatever you do, sis, because I trust that you go ahead and do it. To where if you do either or, I don't really give a shit. I just know I'm gonna give you 110, and if I write a verse that's not 110, I'm gonna rewrite it. But that's because of. That's a personal.
My standard, yeah. But
I'm not trying to kill you. If it happened, it happened. I'm not going to say it. If it happened, it happened. I'm not trying to kill you, though.
Has it happened before? You don't got to identify.
Has
it happened before where you're like, I killed him, objectively? I'm not saying it was your intent, but you look back, you're like, yo, son. Like,
it made a great song.
Oh, that's high person view.
That's the goal is to create a good and great song. Is this going to... this is a bar that I know people gonna remember and say.
Can we stop it for a second?
What's up?
I need to summon your rapper energy.
Oh shit! All right.
I need to summon rapper energy. Right.
All right. Bet.
So respectfully, like you feel
all right, bet.
Respectfully. Again, you don't gotta identify them.
Okay.
But respectfully, if we talking just bars, we're rappers. We have egos.
Okay.
I'm saying we, like I'm part of it. I'm not. But respectfully. Have you bodied some people on their tracks?
Yes.
Objectively.
I'll just say yes.
You don't got to identify them.
And it's okay. Because I've been bodied on a track before and I let that.
Word.
But it made a great song. That's the goal. Is not to be too rapidy where people aren't going to, oh shit, I know they're going to say this line, so let me. Oh shit, I know this going to be, he going to like this part, so let me. But the goal is not to body the person I'm working with because they never gonna want to collaborate with me again.
Wow.
See, that's what motherfuckers gotta think of. Because a lot of the shit, which it's not a lot of people, but me personally, if I invite you to a studio session, if I'm collaborating with you, it's more than just music. I actually fuck with you. So motherfuckers think, oh yeah, I'm a body this nigga on a track. And that's okay. It's a lot of men. It's a lot of men in this sport. It's a lot of male egos. I go around them, I deal with them, but nah, it's much more than that, nigga. Did you eat today? All right, bet. You in the studio session with me. You good? All right, bet. You collaborate. Are you good? All right, everybody good? All right, cool. And I think that might be the mom energy that I store. But nah, nigga is more than music. Niggas have lives outside of this. You good mentally? Some niggas don't check on that. But to collaborate with somebody, we are now exchanging some type of energy. I want to make sure that's good. Because if you come back to me and ask me, yo, so can you run this song? All right, bet. Thanks for coming back, bro. You body somebody too bad that they don't even want to work with you anymore. You fuck up you try and kill niggas on songs to where they don't even want. I'm good. Nah, I'm good, man. You stay over there. Like, nah. I like to have relationships within this, and I know motherfuckers be like, no friends in the industry. You can make friends. Everybody not fucked up.
Yeah.
Everybody not fucked up.
Yeah. I want to ask you your opinion on the rap game now, and what you think is good and not good music.
What I consider, I don't know. I told you when I came and talked to your class, I let them know that I am a very well-rounded woman, and I love rapidy rap, conscious rap, lyrical. I love jazz. I love ass shaking music, to New Orleans bounce, to City Girls, to fucking Meg, to I'm listening to all that because that's their story that they want to tell.
But even in that, there can be people who are bad at making that kind of music.
Oh yeah. So like, no, trash music is trash music.
That's what I'm saying. So
let's not overlook that. But if it's good, I'm listening to it.
Who are you not listening to? Respectfully. It could just be as simple as like I'm just not tapped in too much to their sound. Like it's not
like Blueface.
Okay.
I'm not listening to Blueface. I mean,
yeah.
But that's not. Hey, that's somebody's music. It's just not my music. Shit. Who else? I don't listen to Trippie Redd, but I feel like that's because I wasn't introduced to the side of Trippie Redd that I might like. I don't think I was introduced to that yet.
You missed the window.
Yeah, I definitely did. Yeah. I almost missed the window to fucking X. Okay. Yes, I almost missed the window because I was like, they showed me the hype version of X first, and then they was like, no, he's not just hype music. You gotta listen to this where he's talking about he's suicidal. He's the depression that he's dealing with. Go listen to that, and I'm like, oh shit, this nigga saying some of the shit that I feel. That's the music I like. I feel like turning up sometimes. Yes, I listen to my turn up. I feel like a thug sometimes. I want to go listen to Future or some
shit.
Yes.
Same shit.
But you have all those feelings, and it's music catered to those feelings. Is music catered to that well-rounded woman? Yes. I'm listening to my jazz and my neo soul and my hip hop, my lyrical rap, but I'm also listening to this too. And I don't want to get boxed in with anything because I like this too. And I'm a weird black girl, so I love alternative rock because that was looked at as weird when I was growing up. So yeah, like I love all of this. But music that I'm not listening to, if you ask, you ask. If it's trash, it's trash, and that's it. And I feel like everybody kind of, when something ass.
Can I throw you a name?
What?
And you give your opinion.
What's up?
Doja Cat.
I love Doja.
Okay, fire.
I love Doja.
I do not tolerate Doja Cat slander.
Okay, I was about to say. I thought you was about to say something bad.
I do not tolerate it.
Because her verse on fucking Kill Bill recently.
The remix, bro.
Yes, I love it. Bro. And at first, I was like, when she came out with like, bitch, I'm a cow. I'm like, all right, she funny. I kind of just, But then I'm hearing her rap. I'm like, oh, shit. This bitch got bars.
Bro, she can rap, bro.
This motherfucker's spitting. And she could sing.
And it's crazy.
She know how to dance.
I'm not that even big on the singing part. Like I'm not that big. I like rap. Like I do like rap, dominantly. But I'm like, bro, when she raps, she's better than most people.
Bro, she know how to rap.
Like
her ass
she
off.
can rap, bro. I'm like,
she's rapping, she's singing, she's dancing, and she working the shit out of the stage. Respectfully.
Yeah.
So yeah, Doja Cat got it.
Okay.
Doja got it.
I wanted your opinion on Doja. I'm like, bro, I fuck with Doja.
No.
Heavy,
I fuck with Doja a lot.
All right, word. Right. Okay. So you talked about what is not good music. What is the inspiration? What is inspiring you though? What is the good stuff?
What's inspiring me?
What's the good stuff? So you talked about the not good stuff.
Yeah.
What's the good stuff?
I listen to a lot of artists who are willing to be vulnerable within their music. Because I love to be vulnerable in my music. That's where I feel like I can express myself. So if you're telling me you felt Erykah Badu Out My Mind Just in Time, I felt insecure. I felt this bout of depression. I felt like I wasn't, worthy, and those self-doubt thoughts do happen. I'm like, shit, they being real, because I feel that. But I'm also listening to I love my Kanye. I love my Tyler the Creator. I love my niggas who talk they shit, cause they know that I be feeling these sometimes, but I also know that I'm that motherfucker, which I love, cause I'm like, I'm not very good at expressing that, so I listen to music that expresses that I'm that nigga. But yeah, that's what a lot of music that's being made now. Getting out of my head and just making sure, like, yo, you got this. You showed that you got this before. You, nigga, get out your head and go do it. So, like, those artists that inspire me, to where we were talking about earlier, the artists that inspire me, they know their music. Like, they know music theory. They know what the fuck they talking about. They learned it so they can manipulate it. Which, Tyler Creator, Pharrell, Kanye, who else? Even down to, like, if we get to, like, Saba and shit like that.
Fucking love Saba.
Yo, Saba is a fucking lunatic in a good way. But artists like that, to where I'm like, yo, they expressing themselves and they making some dope ass shit. So yeah.
Can you tell someone's personality by the music they listen to?
Nah.
Is there? All right, let me rephrase. Is there an artist that if someone says they listen to, you develop a profile, like somewhat of a profile? There's definitely people.
You'll be surprised. Cause it be motherfuckers I know that stepping in with full suits in his office and they go in and be like, yes, yeah, yo, I love it, I enjoy it. They get in their car and they blasting Future. Or they get in their car and they blasting, you would think this motherfucker listen to classical music and this motherfucker's playing the trappest of trap songs.
No.
They by
All right, so think reverse that though.
Okay.
So think like, hi, I'm so-and-so. Hey, nice to meet you. What do you like to listen to? Well, I really like to listen to...
Pause. You could tell when somebody listen to Tyler Creator sometimes.
That's
off of how they dress.
That's my immediate...
You could tell,
bro,
off of how they dress, you could tell that they listen to that nigga sometimes.
Bro, that's where I was going with this,
yes.
Right? Because literally we was talking about the... So, I have a he's not my co-teacher anymore, but like he was kind of my co-teacher.
Yeah.
Mr. Stanley, he's like a middle age. No, he's not even middle age. He's kind of young. I would say like he's like 40 maybe. Yeah. White dude, but like mad cool, like super mad cool white dude. Not. I won't say that, but we have some things in common. Like he likes spoken word. We have spoken word. Like some things we can converse on. You know what I'm saying? Okay. In terms of commonality. I had to come into his class because they were doing AP testing, and I got kicked out of my room because they had to use my room for AP testing.
Oh, damn, yeah.
So I had to bring my class to his classroom that was empty, but he was on his prep, so he was just kind of like in there while I had the class. And he was talking to one of the kids, and one of the kids said something about Future, and then he just went like, "Yeah, I was fucking with Future back when and like, Mellow Hype, which is like." Haji and I think Left Brain and like just very like specific. I'm like, to be that into Odd Future at that period of time in your life, you can kind of get a profile.
Kinda.
Early Odd Future days.
I worked at Zoomies.
I did too. Which one did you work at?
I worked in Cherry Hill.
I did too.
Are you serious?
Yes.
When? I worked there 2017, 2018. When did you work at Zoomies?
When I work at Zoomies, bro.
That is wild. But yeah, I worked at Zoomies. It had to be right
before you, maybe.
So when they walk in, you know exactly.
Yeah.
You could tell what motherfuckers listen to when they walk in.
They
and sometimes they'll ask.
Section,
sometimes they'll ask you, can you play da-da-da-da-da-da-da while I'm in here?
I used to wear, they had the socks. Yeah. They always wear socks, and that would always start a conversation. Yeah. I used to actually, it was actually kind of sad. It's probably like a childhood trauma that I was like chasing. But really? I used to really like idolize Tyler the Creator. I
fuck with him.
I'm talking about back when he was like nuts. Yeah.
See, listen, I didn't listen to, I think the first, I told you got those windows. The first thing I was introduced was, gosh, the pregnant bitch and have a threesome, and that's what I was introduced to.
Same.
So I was like, no, thank you. But I listened to Cherry Bomb, and I heard songs like "Find Your Wings" and Roy Ayers is on this album, and Erykah Badu is on this album, and I'm hearing Smuckers, and I'm like, oh shit.
Just bar shit on Smuckers.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit, like this is really good. But I was like, I don't really know if I'm much of a fan. I watched his interviews, and got to see the person behind the music, and that, oh yeah, I just want to write this to make old white people mad, and I could do what I want to do, and y'all not gonna box me in. And I'm like, oh shit, this is a weird black kid from where he's from, expressing himself. He's being rebellious right now, but he knows his shit. And you can see what he's talking about when he says, oh yeah, I was listening to this album, and a track 5 of da-da-da-da-da-da, they had this chord progression, and I took that out of that song and turned that. And I'm like, oh shit, I fuck with this nigga. And after that, that's when you get like, I got on Cherry Bomb. Then you got your Flower Boy and the Igor, and then Call Me If You Get Lost. And I'm like, yo, this nigga has solidified me as a fan.
Word.
Because at first, listening, you know, of course you heard Yonkers. You hear She. I'm like, okay, I love these songs. But then you also hear the other shit, and you're like,
like musically mature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got on that Cherry Bomb. I was kind of late going into Tyler, Creator.
Yeah, I got on pretty early. My friends had to convince me first because he was saying some wild shit, and I was kind of like,
yeah.
So it took some convincing, but like once I did though, and I kind of like, it's almost like a light bulb went off. Like I was like, oh, he gets it.
Yeah.
And I started dressing like him. It was bad.
No,
it was bad.
I think the Zoomies had the effect on me. But Zoomies, I loved that environment because.
Did you work under an Amber?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I probably was right before you, probably.
Yes, Amber was my manager.
Yeah. Did you fuck with her? I don't know if she ever hear this or not.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. She was on our asses, but
she was on our asses too.
Manager.
Can I tell you what she did one day? She was always kind of like, when I first got there, I always thought she was like, I didn't think she was like rude.
Yeah.
She was just very like forward.
Yeah.
And then some days, just me being sensitive, I would think like she would just not fuck with me, and maybe that was just me being a kid who was just like sensitive. You know what I mean? But she did some shit for me one day, bro, and I was like, yo, I fuck with her like heavy, like no matter what. Now, like I fuck with her.
This motherfucker drove in the snow, like, cause I needed a ride to work. My car, what am I? I'm 16. I was like using my mom's car and shit. I had just got like I just went from my permit to my actual like license shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what? My mom had the car, and I'm like, yo, Amber, I can't come to work. I'm like distraught. It's snowing. She's like, where are you now? I said, I'm home. I'm on my way to come get you. I was like, oh shit. Like, yeah, I understand you manager, you want people at work, but you just drove in the snow to make sure. And I was telling her, I was like, yo, yeah, I was just trying to buy some sneakers at the time. I'm like, yeah, I want to buy these sneakers. She gave me extra hours and shit, making sure like, oh yeah, you'll be able to get the sneakers. Motherfucker driving the snow to come get me. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
This motherfucker getting manager, but I've had managers who didn't give a fuck and be like, well, you make
See
your
you
way
tomorrow.
here.
Yeah.
Are you gonna take a bus or? It's like,
Yeah.
nah, she drove out there to come get me, and she's already at the mall. So
one time I was greeting a dude. I was like in the front, so I had to like greet people, and I think I said like, "What's up, bro?" or something super casual like that. And apparently I didn't hear him say anything.
What did he say?
Coming to find out, so I didn't hear him say anything, and then I didn't take it personal though, like because it was like other people in the store. Like I was kind of like, "What's up, bro?" and then kind of like it wasn't personal. Apparently, he said something under his breath. I didn't hear that part. So I said, "What's up, bro?" to him, whatever. All I hear like maybe 20 seconds later is him and Amber arguing.
Oh wow!
So I'm kind of like looking at them now, and she's like,
figure out what they
about, and she's like, "You can get out my store." Like she's kicking him out the store, like you can get out my store type shit. And I was like, not knowing what happened, just like, oh shit, like whatever. He walks out the store. It's still customers in the store, so now I'm still like, I can't go like ask what happened. I gotta finish what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody clears the store. I was like, yo, what happened? And she was like, when you said what's up, bro, to him, he looked at you and said, I will never be your bro, or some shit like that, or your brother, or some shit like that. And I was like,
but she went.
It's crazy how she pushed the button because I didn't even hear it, so it would have just it could have just went on deaf ears and whatever.
Yeah.
But she heard it and was like, nah, like, I don't even want you in my store. Like, yeah, type shit.
But
I was like, yo, that was some thug
like,
shit.
Yeah, in that environment, I think I needed that at the time because being a black weird kid from the hood, like you want to fit in, but you know that you don't, and you're like, oh yeah, well this is the shit. I listen to the Fall Out Boys, and it's like, nigga. I think the thing at the moment was like No Flocking by Kodak Black. I remember sitting in the library, one of my friends trying to learn the lyrics because you don't want to be the only one. While they all singing it, you don't want to be the only one.
Don't know what's going on.
Sitting there. But I was always in like extracurricular activities, but like wanting to fit in was like, damn, like, yeah, I want to chill with them, but I know I'm too weird for them. Like, and it's not weird. It's just they have their own thing. And I wish I knew, like, yo, you have your own thing. Just go do what you do. But being in that Zoomies environment, it was like, oh, shit, you do? Oh, that's cool. You do it too? Nah, I don't, but I fuck with that you do it.
Yeah, that's fire, yeah.
Word. All right. So you don't skate. You just, all right, you cool. I'm like, nah, I don't skate. I don't know how to put a board together or nothing. But you fuck with me just being myself. And I fuck with you because I haven't met anyone like you and you're being yourself. That's what that Zoomies environment allowed.
That's tough.
So yeah, I love it. I still go back today and I'll be like, yeah, y'all got new stickers. You got stickers. Where Amber at? Oh, she'll be in here like da-da-da.
Is she still there?
Yeah, she's a general manager now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out Amber, man.
Shout out Amber,
man. Listen, man.
You worked at Zoomies, bro.
I worked at Zoomies. Yeah, bro. I used to wear the fucking Stussy, all that shit. Yeah. Stussy had a mad Odd Future shit. Yeah, Stussy. What else I wear? Stussy, Odd Future. I had some like Huff, like that type shit. Yeah.
Because at the time when I was working there, that's when like all the Thrasher shit started. Like,
oh, Thrasher was big too. Yeah.
That's when that's when like that shit went crazy. And literally every fifth person you seeing in the mall got a Thrasher shirt on.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, y'all niggas late.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. The polished shoes in the back that was like on sale always. Yep.
I always wanted a longboard. I just never got one.
My fucking first girlfriend ever. We're about to wrap up, by the way. My first girlfriend ever got me, like serious girlfriend, got me a longboard that was on the front of it was the Vans checkered slip-on.
Yeah.
Like that was the front of it. And on the bottom of it was the bottom of the van.
Wow.
So it was like a fucking shoe.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always wanted a longboard because I'm like, I don't want a regular board because I don't do tricks and shit like that. Yeah. I just want to cruise.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit's crazy.
Yeah. So tell us, Sol, what's next, man? What's next? What can we look out for?
Some more music. Nigga, this shit went viral on TikTok.
Did it?
Yes.
Really nice.
I'm not considered like viral, everybody. This is my viral because that shit hit like 80,000.
That's kind of that's
my viral. Motherfuckers be like, yeah, it hit 1 million. It's like, okay, I ain't experienced that yet.
Yeah.
But this is the most that I've experienced, and this is cool as shit.
That's tough.
But like now I have people checking out my old work and wanting more music. So I'm like, all right, the studio sessions that last until 3 or 4 a.m., I'll do it because then I can give them this EP or something.
Don't fall into the for the soul trap though.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all. I'm still gonna give y'all what I want to give y'all.
Type shit.
But I'm gonna give y'all something. It's still gonna be what I want to give y'all though.
Type shit. All right, listen, man. Listen, man. These good conversations be going way longer than the normal ones, bro.
Hey, that's
I love it.
Talking.
Yeah, man. I love it. So thank you for being here. Before you go, you got a freestyle 16 right now.
God damn.
It's like, nah.
Damn. Lifted my head. I was kind of ready.
What if I just played the beat and just looked at you like?
Shit.
It's
you would
playing
have me
right now.
But I'll be very honest. This guy hurt my ass.
The stool, right? Yeah, I told you, bro. I told you it was a lot. All right, it's time to wrap up. These stools are mad uncomfortable, bro. It's time to go. Listen, man.
I was trying to adjust. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, it's a lot. We got to figure this out. Yeah. Listen, Sol, thank you for being here.
No problem, man.
It was such a beautiful conversation. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. We look forward to the new music. Oh, yes. We congratulate you on such a successful tour.
Thank you.
Indeed. Listen, man, one time for your hosts. My name is Steven. I go by Ugly Steven on Instagram. So you want to plug yourself real quick?
Sol Chyld, SOL.CHYLD on Instagram. Sol Chyld everywhere else. But yeah, that's it.
Indeed. We'd like to shout out to the gang, man. Ivan, Tay, Bees, behind the scenes. Until next time, y'all. This is the Side of Jersey podcast.